Many of TINUBU'S ministers are ignorant. They don't understand what their portfolio is all about. Abati says, welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel to get notified when we post or juicy news updates. Please click on the notification bell. A former presidential spokesperson, Reuben Abati, on Friday lampooned the newly appointed ministers by President Bola Tinubu, saying many of them are ignorant people who do not understand what their portfolio is all about. Abati, an anchor with Arise Television, made a remark while reacting to the statement by the Minister of Women Affairs, Uju Kennedy Ohanenye, who advocated for the reduction of school days and the use of school children as workers to manufacture essentials such as toothpicks, sanitary pads, and cotton buds. Let us introduce urban development in the schools. If we think about using Friday as a free day for our children to start producing things they do in China, even young kids can get involved in production, the minister had said. Olivia Abati said it is surprising how a minister will be advocating for Nigerian children to be used as child laborers producing sanitary parts, toothpicks, and other things manufacturing companies are struggling to provide. And the program monitored by Quest Times, Abati said the comparison with China just shows complete ignorance. Those people who have recommended that Uju Ohanye should probably be renamed Minister of Child Labor Enforcement may be right because she is focused on child labor enforcement. When President appointed these 45 ministers, I made a point on this program that these people should be given proper instructions, proper training. There should be a ministerial retreat because many of those ministers do not understand what their portfolio is all about. They have no idea and they do not have people around them who can explain things to them. This is a consequence of putting ignorant people together in the room and refusing to draw their attention to the right things. Okay. She's a Minister of Women Affairs. She is talking about urban development by children. How wrong-headed can that possibly be? And the scandal of it is that she has the confidence to say it in public. So these ministers need a retreat. I know the Tinubu administration is dealing with a lot of things, but can they quickly organize a retreat? Bring people together who are subject areas experts who can assist them and make available to them documents on state policies. Okay. Now, wow. You see, Shebi, when they these ministerial people this come aside, I just did a look and they laugh. Now it don't they happen. It don't they happen again. It don't they happen. Meaning say people wey dem put there, some of them don't even get clue of wetin they go on. They don't have a clue, not at all. They don't. The president is left with little or no option since most of the country's technocrats are not politicians and most politicians are not technocrats. Okay. What do you expect their principal, Tinubu? What do you expect of their principal? Tinubu is ignorant and he thinks he's the governor of Lagos. Abati, we know how you perform woefully when you're aide to President Jonathan. You rubbish Jonathan to the point of no return. This is another government, and with all seriousness, stop putting your mouth to interrupt in this new hope renewed government of Tinubu. What are you saying? They can stop to interrupt you. By insulting Abati, that makes Uju right in a comment, right? Please enroll your children to be used as toothpicks and sanitary pads producers. You design your insult to sit well with Dr. Abati. Make una leave me, I use go beg una. Send your children to the street to go and hug since it is right before your eyes. My own is that you can't come outside to say this. You can come outside to say extracurricular activities should be put into school. You can say, okay, fine. You can pick extracurricular activities. Activities to make the children more productive. Activities to make the children, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. All right. Reuben Abati was one to respect journalists as an editor in Guardian newspaper before joining politics. Abati was Goodluck Jonathan's spokesman that told lies and defended Goodluck Ebele Jonathan blindly. He has since disgraced himself in the political arena. The Meloji was right with her statement. Very right. If it is true that she says so, policies apart, if you can introduce youthful minds into a trade in their formative years. It is going to benefit them in the future, and majority of them will be self-reliant. That's what I'm saying. It is not a matter of saying they should use them to start producing. I think she said it in the wrong manner. Introduce them into that particular line. Nurture them. All right. Very right. It is true that she said so. Bodies apart. Oh, okay. I think I've said this before. Tribalism has so much blinded your eyes and the brain that you cannot even differentiate the good and bad. After all the havocs done to the nation, you're still blaming good luck, who was practically a saint when compared to Buhari, and now Tinubu, who at the moment is totally clueless, not knowing how to steer the country forward. Like I said, there's how you are going to say it. Extracurricular activities like, things that are going to be useful to them. No be every time book. You understand? If you go abroad, you see some of them in music classes, they play instruments and they do things, they play football. Now from there, you say, okay, if school no work, you go know, say, okay, this one, have something else before. All right. President Tinubu should give them mandates. And I love the way that Ruben Abati even suggested that they should be given a retreat. Meaning, say, make them. He's not even just speaking, criticizing alone. He's giving a what's it called? Remedies. President Tinubu should give them mandate-specific policies that will guard the ministers. Then, when necessary, the president can encroach into their personal space, insisting as to what to do. The poor start of the woman means nothing. She can still perform. All right. What to do about that now to save our tomorrow and not to pass the buck when these men are out of office, my dear? You should think. On point, all these fashion ladies you employ as minister, they will use the little resources that Buhari left to do makeup. Why people like this? All the whole female ministers, Tinubu nominees are something else. Just observe them. Only the makeup can feed 5 states of the federation. Relate to this illogical antithesis that political appointments do not require professionalism, where square pegs can be fixed in round holes. If your new down institutionalized professionalism is here, fine. Let her bring her own children in for the job. That is how to know a good leader. Abi now. Okay, Abati seems ignorant of reality. Child labor only suffers in climes where adequate care is provided for the parents so that they can look after the children with full support of the government. The reality in Nigeria is different. Go on the street of our capital cities, you will see hawkers, most of them children. So why pretend it is abnormal? You're just playing to the gallery. You think the Almajiris in the north won't be better off with little paying jobs than begging? Alright, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come here next time, enjoy the rest of your day.